How you guys? How you guys doing? Dogg Anti-Imperial to chill here. One name, three personalities. Dogg Anti-Imperial to chill. It's all good. Let's get right to it. You know how we do.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends,
First of all, let me say I like her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like the braids, like her hair looks good. It's all good. Like her hair. Let me tell you something, man. I've said this before. Even though the hood girls, you know what I'm saying, the hardcore girls, the ratchet girls, even though like long term, I really wouldn't want them to like go with me, just to like a gala or something like that, a political gala, or what I'm saying, the mayor's ball, the governor's ball. I might not take them there or think about long term things. But let me tell you, man, the best PUSSY I've ever had, the best vagina, I've ever had, the best, DICK sucking I've ever had have been by like hood girls and gangsters and ratchet girls, and stuff like that, just because they have the best, they got the best. It's all good. Let's see what's going on.
doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Don't need a man.
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What? Shit. He could learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Love. Yeah. Love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them?
No.
Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
Because we're more passionate, right? Yeah. We're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
We birth. We birth.
Okay. All right. Is giving birth more of a privilege or burden for women?
It's a matter of perspective. If they look at it as like now they've got to be accountable for their responsibility, then I can see that they see it as a burden. If they look at it as a gift of being able to bear the fruit and stuff and something and an accountability to better themselves, then I can see it as a gift.
Is providing for a family more of a privilege or burden for men?
People, guys, listen up. If you're chewing gum, please don't chew gum like a cow with your mouth open. I hate that. I hate when people do that. Like, especially if anybody's talking to me, if you chew your gum with a mouth, man, it's been a time where there was something business-wise I was going to do with somebody, and they kept chewing their gum with their mouth open like that, like a damn cow, and I killed the entire business deal. Can't stand it. Do not chew with your mouth open, looking like a cow like that, please. If you're chewing gum, please don't do that, please, people.
Then I can see it as a gift.
Is providing for a family more of a privilege or burden for men?
With society, it can be both. If you're well-to-do and you're set well or whatever, you got a lot of security, family, people to help you out, then it could be a gift. But if you're doing it for yourself and you don't have all the tools and things that you need, then it could be a burden.
How likely are men to leave if their wife can't bear children?
I mean, if they're in it for the children, then that's a lust of results, so they're going to follow that lust. And if they can't get it from them, they'll go find it somewhere else.
How likely are women to stay if their man can't provide?
Not likely.
Like she said, not likely.
So can we conclude that providing is more of a burden for men because women are less likely to stay?
Yeah, with the train of what we just said, yeah.
Don't marriage vows say for richer, for poorer, and for sickness and in health?
That's very true. That's a good point, man. Like, if a guy's with a female and a female can't have a baby, a guy doesn't really leave them. A guy won't leave a female because she can't have a baby. I mean, it happens sometimes, but that's rare. But if a man like loses his job and can't provide anymore financially, women will either cheat on them or leave them altogether. So, in that sense, men are way more loyal than women. Way more loyal. because a man might not leave a woman for a bait if she can't have his children. He'll be like, oh, we'll adopt, we'll get around it. But if a man loses his job, women will leave him in a second and not even think twice about it. So that's a really good point.
Yeah, but it doesn't mention food stamp cards.
What is the definition of a simp?
Let me look for one. Hold on. Nah, I don't know. Look here, a simp.
What the fuck is a simp?
It's like a doormat, a man who's like a yes man who will do anything for a woman and basically like will sacrifice his own dignity and stuff.
Oh, that's not attractive.
A simp is when you do anything for the person you're dating.
Okay, what's the difference between a simp and a pimp?
A pimp plays the person that he's with, a simp doesn't.
If you a simp, you basically like a weakling or somebody that's gonna get taken advantage of by a female, or you have like female tendencies.
Why do men shame each other for being simps if most men were raised to be that way?
I ain't no simp, homie.
You got simp, and then you got beta, and then you got alpha. I'm over here, alpha. And all I can tell you is, alpha males, we get it. But simps, definition of a simp, bro, you gotta get yourself together, bro. You really gotta control the situation. You are the man. You are the man. You the head of the household. Even Uncle Sam, when you go file your taxes, what do Uncle Sam say on the paper? Head of household. Are you filling it out? If you're filling it out, you don't be a simp no more.
I think what it is like it's usually like an abusive, ad hominem circumstantial term that we throw around each other to play the dick swinging contest.
What's the difference between being a simp and being romantic?
If you romantic and you balling, then you're not a simp. But if you're romantic and you're not balling, you a simp.
A simp is someone who doesn't necessarily care. They're not doing it out of their own intentions. Romantic is like doing it out of your own intentions because you want to. Yeah, they definitely care for the girl.
No, that's wrong. Simps care too much, right? So we all know that. Simps care too much, man. Be like a fuck nigga simp, man. You care too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that goes.
Ever heard of the group Boys to Men? They were raised by their moms. Their dads just were there. If you got a dad, I got a dad. Some people don't. But I'm saying, boys to men, they was raised by their mom. So to me, it's almost like that bringing up, you know. That's why men they become simps. They're simps. You're a simp. Basically, you a simp from age baby up until teenage, until you get puberty. Puberty is gonna take you out of simp mode. You should know when stuff start growing and doing some stuff down there, like you should get out of simp mode, reluctantly, and then by the time you turn 18, you legal. Now it's man up, bro.
Why is teasing an animal considered cruel, but it's not considered cruel to tease a man?
Ooh. I think it is cruel.
It is.
It is. Unfortunately, people just don't recognize that nowadays, but hopefully soon.
We are no strangers to hard work, followed by more work.
We have balls. Our balls are our word. Our balls got all of us here. You, me, I'm.
All right, so this man right here is starting to hurt my brain a little bit. Like, I don't know half the stuff, what the hell he be talking about. He's jumping all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like guys, let me just say something, guys. If you're going to be talking to a female and stuff like that, I understand he's not talking to a female, he's answering questions. But if you are going to be talking to a female, talk to a female, be precise, be articulate with what you're saying, be articulate, be intelligent with what you're saying, stop jumping all over the place, have a clear, concise idea of what you want to talk about, all right? Because this guy right here is starting to kind of like, he's jumping all over the place. He's starting to bother me a little bit. he's starting to he's starting to stress me out. So I know if he was talking to a female, he'd drive a female crazy, boy. He's starting to stress me out.
I'm holding some kids in my balls right now. I don't know how many, but you know, Jesus no. But I ain't trying to have no more right now. But you should not tease a man because his balls they're not gonna turn blue, but I don't know why they feel blue, but you know, like a Coors Light, like when you get a cold one, like it turns blue. You don't.
Please, guys, please don't be talking like this. This man is really, he's hurting my brain. Like, he's hurting my brain. He's stressing my brain out with like the way that his delivery is just terrible. Just terrible. He's all over the place. Please, guys, don't ever talk to females like this. I know I've seen guys try to impress females and they're talking so fast and so, you know, incoherently that you don't know what they're talking about half the time, but they're just so excited and they're trying to impress the female so much that they just talk so fast, but they sound like idiots. And that's kind of like what he's sounding like. He's jumping all over the place, guys. So take a lesson from this. Men, if you're trying to talk to a female, don't be like this. You know, be cool, be calm, understand what you're saying, and deliver what you're saying in a intelligent and articulate way, please.
Word. Our balls got all of us here. You, me. I'm holding some kids in my balls right now. I don't know how many, but you know, Jesus no. But I ain't trying to have no more right now. But you should not tease a man because his balls they're not gonna turn blue, but I don't know why they feel blue, but you know, like a Coors Light, like when you get a cold one, like it turns blue. You don't want to treat your man like that because his balls do that.
Would you consider wearing a slutty outfit teasing a man?
Yeah, I guess so.
If a woman has lots of sexy photos on her dating profile and no bio, should she be surprised if guys are only contacting her for hookups?
I mean, sadly, no, she shouldn't be surprised.
Why not?
Because that's just how some men are.
Okay. Can she be judged the same way if she's out in public wearing a slutty outfit?
She will be judged, yeah, but she shouldn't be.
Can she be?
Well, let me say this, you guys. Like, if a female, if a female wears a slutty outfit, she's showing off, you know, what she has. And I don't know, in a way, you could kind of like make that an equivalent of men showing off what they have, right? So females show off their bodies, right? Men show off their money, their car. You know, if a man has a nice body, he'll show off his body. Sometimes men walk around that are really like, you know, muscle men. They'll walk around with their shirts off. They'll walk around in clothes that really show their body. Same way females walk around in clothes that really show their body off if they have a nice body. Men walk around, men who are muscular men, they walk around in clothes that show off their body also. You know, they don't walk around in baggy clothes where you can't see their body a lot of times. Like men who are like high class, that are muscular and in shape, they'll wear like, you know, suits and stuff like that, where the pants, you can see their butt, you know what I'm saying? You can see like the shape of their butt, you can see like the muscles out of the shirt and stuff like that. So the same way women show off their body, men who are in shape like to really show off their body also. And women show off their body because that's what attracts men. But men do the same thing. Men show off what attracts women, right? So what attracts men is women showing off their body. So that's what they do. What attracts women is men showing off their money, showing off their cars, showing off their house. And that's what they do. So, you know, I just don't think the comparison of shaming women because they show off their body is a good one. Because why would you shame women for showing off their body if they're showing off what men are attracted to? Don't shame men for showing off what women are attracted to, which is the money, the cars, the house. And men do show off their body if they are muscular and have nice bodies. A lot of men do show off their body. So I don't think women should be shamed for that. It's a total equivalent on the other side when it comes to men also.
Judged the same way if she's out in public wearing a slutty outfit?
Of course. You out in public wearing a slutty outfit? How am I going to approach it? If you were out in public wearing a slutty outfit, my approach is going to be way different. I'm going to approach you like I'm trying to get it. You know, I'm trying to get it because that's what you give it. But if you more conservative and your skirt go down your knees or close to it, or, you know, it's actually nice looking and you're not slutty with it, honestly, I might ask you what your name is.
All right. Like I said, that guy gives me kind of a headache. That guy gives me a headache because he's all over the place. He's not coherent. But I do want to just touch on this and we'll end it here. There was something that he asked this first female right here that was interesting. And let me play it, then I'm going to say something about it, and then that'll be it. We'll stop there.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid, and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
So he said if a man has kids, if a man doesn't want kids, has friends, so he has his homeboys, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, then why would he need a woman? Like, he's basically asking, isn't that proof that he doesn't need a woman, right? If he has his friends, if he doesn't want kids, if he hires a maid and hires a prostitute, then doesn't that show that he doesn't need a woman? There's a fallacy in that question. Because if a man has to hire a maid and hire a prostitute, apparently he needs a woman in his life. Unless you're talking about a male maid, which is a butler, and unless you're talking about a male prostitute. So if a man has friends, has his homeboys, doesn't want kids, and hires a man as his maid and a man prostitute, then yes, that shows he doesn't need a woman in his life. But if he's hiring a male prostitute, that means he's gay. So that means no matter what, he wouldn't even want a woman in his life to begin with, probably. But for him to ask the question, if a man has friends, doesn't want a kid, doesn't want children, hires a maid, which is a woman, and hires a prostitute, which is a woman, doesn't that show that he doesn't need a woman in his life? No, that shows that he still needs a woman in his life. Let's hear the question again. The question is a fallacy. Fallacy.
Friends, doesn't want kids, hires. If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid, and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What? Shit. He could learn.
Apparently he needs a woman because he needs a maid and he needs a prostitute. There you go. So the question doesn't make any sense. It's a fallacy question. You guys check out my videos and put them right here. I'll put them right down there. I'll put them right down there. Check them out. I'll put them right down there. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill, man. Have a great day, a great night, depending on where you are. You guys know I love you guys, all right? Until next time, the videos are right there. Take care, you guys. Peace. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Peace.